Hello everyone, we are Group 1 and this is our business plan. So here are the Group 1 members, Kang, Chong Ho-gin, Lim Won-yu, Lim Sing-yu, Hu Kai-sin, Thong Pei-yu. Hi everyone, my name is Lim Sing-yu and my metric number is 271549. So we will discuss the business of Buddy's Orchard. So the product that we sell is fresh fruit, which is apple, orange, passion fruit, kiwi and pear. The owners of the business are Chong Ho-gin, Lim Won-yu, Lim Sing-yu, Hu Kai-sin, Kang and Thong Pei-yu. The location of the Buddy's Orchard is at the Varsity Mall, University Utara Malaysia, and the selling price of our products is 1.5 ringgit per piece. So here is about the objective of the business plan. The business plan is a document that describes how a company establishes its purpose and works to achieve that objective. The business plan provides a platform and method for informing consumer, investor, or employees about the company and its operation. A good business plan should outline a company's costs, sources of capital, and estimate the income. Besides that, a great business plan can guide you through every stage of beginning and maintaining a firm from planning to tracking results. Besides that, the business plan estimates the company's financial performance, and the business plan also provides a view of the company's present situation and further possibilities. Okay, here are about the company or business value. So the first one is one team. We, Buddy's Orchard, work in a friendly and selfless manner. To attain this aim, we work together effectively and selflessly. So the second one is honest. Buddy's Orchard always attempt to be truthful and upfront about what we do. So the last one value is continuously improve. Buddy's Orchard is trying to be the best, and we try to solve all the difficult that we face. We are constantly motivated to make a difference through our abilities, patience, and hard work. Okay, here is about the purpose of the business. We are preparing fresh food for all students and staff at UUM so that they can obtain more nutrition. Next one is Buddy's Orchard also aim to expose and attract more students to the business field at UUM in order to motivate them to start their own business. It will be provide opportunity for the student who want to go into the business and obtain some experience. So the last one is the Buddy's Orchard main goal is to provide the best service to our consumer, including delivery high quality, unique and fresh food for all people of all income levels to enjoy at any time and any place. Here are our management team, and Kang is our general manager, Chong Ho-gin is our financial manager, Lim Won-yu is sales and marketing manager, Lim Sing-yu is operation manager, and Hu Kai-sin is human resource manager, and the last one, Thong Pei-yu, is our administration manager. Okay, here are the Buddy's Orchard vision and mission. And the vision is to establish a successful business at the University Utara Malaysia UUM. And the mission is to give consumer with the best service and high quality products at a fair price.
Next, for us to have a better understanding of how well our business do, we have run a SWOT analysis. It is a strategy for us to identify our business strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, as it able to help us to analyze what our company do the best now and to devise a successful strategy for the future. Not only that, but SWOT analysis can also uncover areas of the business that are holding us back. If we look at the result of the SWOT analysis that are implemented in our business, we can see that the business strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats are all listed here clearly. We start with the strength of our business. When we talk about the pricing, we are offering a cheaper price but better quality product to our customers as compared to the other competitors. And this has helped us to differentiate ourselves from other competitors, at the same time attract more customers. Other than that, Buddy's Orchard is always ahead of other competitors in promotion strategy. We have advertised our business through social media platforms, and this has helped us to build a personal relationship with our target customers. Buddy's Orchard is also receiving a high degree of satisfaction from the customers, where this will help us to build the reputation of our business and get more recognition from the customers. In terms of weakness, we only have limited product selection. Since we do not have facility to store the fruits and ensure that it is always remain fresh, customers may not able to get what they need in our store. Besides, since Birthday Orchard is a brand new business in UUM, we have a great brand name. We do not get recognition from the customers, as they are not familiar with us and did not hear about us before. As for opportunities, people tend to eat healthier these days. The demand for fruits after meal has kept on increasing. This has helped us to increase the business revenue. Moreover, a strategic location is always the most important thing for a business, and our store is located in Bmall, UUM, where UUM staff and students shop for necessities. Strategic location can substantially benefit Buddy's Orchard in a long-term performance. We also know that the consumer habits have changed from offline to online nowadays. We have utilized the social media to promote our products, interact with customers, and even collect feedback from them. In this way, we can shorten the distance between us and the customers. Although we have these opportunities that are in favor of our business, we still face a few threats that might affect our business. For example, the customer habits has kept on changing, and it is hard for us to keep up or even forecast the change of customer habits. This will reduce the business revenue and customer satisfaction, as we could not provide them what they need in our store. Besides, we are also facing intense competition in the university. Due to the increase in the demand of fresh fruit, we have to face not only the existing competitor, but also more and more new competitors who are interested in joining this market.
Good afternoon, madam. I am Untitled 271940. I would like to present about the market analysis and market segmentation. Marketing encompasses any effort undertaken by a company to stimulate the consumption or sales of a good or service. Advertising, selling, and delivering things to consumers or other business are all the examples of marketing. Affiliates perform some marketing on behalf of a company. The marketing mix, commonly known as the 4 P's, which are product, pricing, location, and promotions, is frequently used in marketing. According to recent research, Malaysia's eating habits are evolving, with consumers becoming more aware of the nutritional values and influence of food on their wellness. Consumers are increasingly more eager to spend money on things that benefit their overall health. This is because diabetes will affect 1 in every 3 adults by 2050, according to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. The benefit of eating the fruit is that fruits are inherently low in fat and calories, yet they include essential elements that humans require to flourish. The fruits grow in nature, so it will be effective to your health. As a primary market, we are primarily targeting UUM employees and students. This is due to the fact that UUM employees and students frequently have to start their days early in the morning and study until midnight, and thus do not have much time to enjoy their meal or even skip their meal. They are more likely to contract sickness this way. Snacking on fruit helps them to stay robust and hydrated, combat free radicals with antioxidants, and even enhance brain power and feel energized. We believe that our products are appealing enough to attract customer attention and other fresh fruits, as people now say one natural product. Fresh fruits, we believe, could be one of the greatest options for people, given the current healthy eating trend. Buddy's Orchard discovers the demand in our targeted market based on a current consumer trend and study in Malaysia, such as the need for fresh cut segment with the fair pricing of the fruit, providing many types of the fresh fruits for the auction, as well as the need for more sales promotion. We choose fresh fruits as our product because of the increased awareness about personal health, and we are confident that our goods will be able to compete because they can fulfill all of the market customer demand.
Good afternoon, everyone. I will continue the presentation on the strategy and implementation of our business plan. We are practicing 4P marketing strategy, which represent by product, price, place and promotion. For our products, we are selling different types of fruit such as apple, oranges, kiwi, pears, and passion fruit. Due to the regular demand on this fruit, we are able to get a cheaper price from our supplier. Next, the selling price for the product is the outcome after considering with the average price range on the market so that we can keep ourselves competitive with the similar market. Moreover, our store are located at the most highly traffic area around the school, which is at the Varsity Mall. This is a strategic location which can help us to stimulate our sales level into more higher. The location of the store is convenient for them to make purchase at any time. Lastly, we give discount coupon to our regular customer to attract them to make more regular purchase from us. The sales forecast in unit for the business is mainly focusing on all of the population within the university. This indicates that every individual within the university will become our target customer. We forecasted that there will be 6,570 pieces of fruit sold on April. After we break it down into more details, we assume that we are able to sell around 41 pieces every day as we operate for 8 hours at 20 business days. As the awareness towards our store increase, we assume that our sales level will be grow from 6,570 pieces in April to 7,790 pieces in May and 9,860 in June. The projected sales forecast in ringgit will be 9,855 in April, 11,685 ringgit in May, and 14,790 in June. The projected selling price is at 1 ringgit and 50 cents after the consideration and discussion between all partners. So the total sales projected for the quarter will be 36,330 ringgit. For the sales strategy of our business, we promote our product via social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, and others. This is because it can help to reduce the advertising cost to promote our products. Besides, it can reach to customers effectively since everyone surfs internet nowadays. Next, we will do regular promotions such as provide cash coupon and held buy one free one event to stimulate our sales. On the other hand, it is also a method of appreciation to our loyal customer.
Good day, Doctor. My name is Lim Wan Yu, meeting number 271484. I will present the cost volume profit CVP analysis for Buddy's Orchard. Break-even analysis is a process to determine the break-even point that the company should reach to avoid business loss. It determines the sales volume for a company to achieve, and it is also a starting point to make profit if the company can go beyond the break-even point. Break-even analysis can be conducted through equation method, contribution margin method, and CVP graph. For the equation method, the formula sales equal to variable expenses plus fixed expenses plus profit is used to calculate the break-even point in unit and also in sales dollar. While for the contribution margin method, we calculate the CM per unit and CM ratio before calculating the break-even point. The answer will be the same as the equation method. From the answer, we know that in order to reach the break-even point, Buddy's Orchard should sell 4,275 pieces of fruit and achieve 6,453 ringgit of total sales. Next, from the CVP graph, we know that the break-even point for Buddy's Orchard is 4,275 pieces of fruit, which is equivalent to 6,453 ringgit of total sales. The company will experience gain when it sells more than 4,275 pieces of fruit and vice versa. Furthermore, sensitivity analysis is a study on how the changes in sales volume, sales price, variable cost, fixed cost, and sales mix will affect a company profit or operating performance. In our financial plan, we provide two situations. The first situation is when there is a change in fixed cost and sales volume. For example, if Buddy Orchard increased unit sales from 6,570 pieces to 7,000 pieces of fruit by adding 800 ringgit of advertising expenses to promote sales, what is the impact on the company profit? So, from the contribution margin income statement, although the sales revenue had increased, but Buddy's Orchard will experience a decrease of 155 ringgit in net income when the fixed expenses increase by 800 ringgit. Thus, it is not a good decision for the company to promote sales by spending too much on advertising its product. Next, the second situation is when there is a change in variable cost and sales volume. For example, what is the impact on profit if Buddy's Orchard aims to purchase higher quality of fruit by increasing the variable cost, which will lead to an increase in unit sale from 6,570 pieces to 7,000 pieces? In this situation, the sales revenue of the company increased by 645 ringgit and the contribution margin increased by 295 ringgit. When the fixed expenses remain unchanged, the net income also will increase by 295 ringgit. Thus, it is a good decision to enhance the quality of fruit to bring higher profit to the company. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Thong matrix number 2797F4. I'll continue to present the cost structure and profit stability. Buddy's Orchard has a cost structure that is based on variable costs. Fruit purchases, delivery costs, and packaging costs are all part of the company's variable costs. The key resource of the business is the raw materials, which are the fruits. The business activity of the company is focusing on selling the existing products that are provided by suppliers rather than producing truck machines. When the company purchases more fruits from suppliers, it incurs higher variable costs. The company can achieve higher profits when it can sell more fruits. The net income of the company increases when the variable costs increase and unit sales increase. The operating leverage of 3.65 when the sales rise 10% from 9,855 to 10,841, the net operating income will rise 36.5% when the sales rise by 20% from 9,855 to 11,826, the net operating income rises by 73%. This can conclude that Buddy's Orchard has low operating leverage because the company has a higher level of variable cost, lower level of fixed cost, lower ratios of contribution margin, and lower risks and lower returns. The last part is the business ratio. There are 4 types of ratio we use to analyze the company's financial performance. First one is liquidity ratios. Buddy's Orchard current ratio is 4.33 times, which means that the company has 4.33 times current assets and liabilities to cover its debts. The quick ratio is 4.17 times. This means that the company's highly liquid assets, which can be easily converted into cash and can pay off its short-term liabilities 4.17 times. Buddy's Orchard has a cash ratio of 4.17 times, showing that it can pay off its short-term debts while still having enough cash on hand. Buddy's Orchard net working capital is equivalent to 77% of its total assets. This means the company has sufficient funds to cover its daily operating expenses. Buddy's Orchard has a 16.24 inventory turnover ratio. A high inventory turnover percentage indicates that the company products is in high demand and that inventory is selling quickly. Furthermore, Buddy's Orchard total asset turnover ratio is 1.14 times. When the turnover ratio is greater than 1, it implies that the company can utilize its asset to generate sales. Buddy's Orchard has a 22% operating profit margin. This means that after deducting all variable expenses, the company may make 22 cents for every ringgit of income earned from sales. The return on equity of Buddy's Orchard is 32.36%. A higher percentage means Buddy's Orchard can use the shareholders' funds adequately to generate profits. Buddy's Orchard has a 45% gross profit margin. This indicates that the company has 45 cents for every ringgit earned to cover its operating and other costs. Buddy's Orchard's return on assets is 24.89%. The higher the return on assets, the more productive and effective management is in making use of the company's resources to generate profits. Buddy's Orchard debt ratio of 0.23 times implies that the company has less liabilities than assets. Furthermore, Buddy's Orchard has a debt-to-equity ratio of 0.3, implying that the company utilized 30 cents in debt for every 1 ringgit in equity. This also implies that the majority of the company's business operating funds are contributed by the shareholders' equity. The equity multiplier of Buddy's Orchard is 1.3 times. Since Buddy's Orchard major amount of the assets is funded with equity, thus the company has a lower level of leverage. That's all from me. Thank you.